That one's tough to take. That one is tough to take. Better performance, disappointing result, we'll discuss. Welcome to the Clock Enders podcast. I'm your host, Reginaldinho, coming off watching Manchester City 2, Arsenal 1 at the Etihad. Oh boy, I don't know, guys. Now we're sitting here and there's a midweek game that we're all probably going to be watching, and it's not City Liverpool or City United or City, whoever. It would be a tough game. We're hoping Burnley now can do us a favor. The performance today was 1,000 times better than anything I've seen this past 4 weeks. 1,000 times better. This is the way I would believe Arsenal would go out and play most games. When you're at home to Man City and you had moments in the game where you were the better team for the most part. Sitting here listening to what's his face, the fool that went to Tottenham. What the hell was Adebayor? Adebayor is sitting here talking like he's prime R9. Oh, and I played this, when I played that, what I would have done there. Adebayor was, anyways. I won't talk badly about Adebayor. Has nothing to do in my life, so I won't talk about him. But because he played for City and Arsenal, he was there doing the commentary, and he has a very, very high opinion of himself and his skill set. Let's just leave it at that. Very high opinion. You play like this against Bournemouth, you beat them handily. You play like this against Southampton, you're still in the cup. You play like this against Sporting at home, it is a emphatic win. You could see by the lineup that he was actually going out to try to win this. We had attackers everywhere. The lineup, if you wanted to play like that, the lineup that he put out there was good. Mikel Arteta we're talking about. The one thing I have a problem with, or one thing I didn't understand, not have a problem with, but one thing I didn't understand is why you took off Eze in that position, in that part of the game. There was, I think, 15 minutes left to go. The only player we have in midfield that's actually picking up the ball and running past players is the guy you take off. That I don't understand. I would have brought on whoever, Trossard. I would have taken Zubamende off earlier and brought on Trossard. And then if we're still need a goal, someone else has to come. Maybe Odegaard comes off and we put on Gyökeres or whoever, and let Eze play behind two strikers and a winger there and a winger there. I don't know, man. The way Eze was playing, I don't know if that's the guy I would have taken off, but I'm not the coach. So what I told you since February probably, when you're dropping points and all the lollipop and rainbow guys are, but you still gained a point. We tied Wolves. Oh, at least we didn't win. At least we didn't lose. We still get the point. Oh, we tied 9. Well, at least we got a point. Oh, okay, win. We're still 7 points up. So now you're 3 points up. Manchester City go to Burnley on Wednesday. I can't see that going any one way. I can see that only going one way, personally. So now with goal differential, you're behind Man City now again. With Newcastle to come, and you know how Newcastle plays against Arsenal, and let's look at the schedule that we have remaining. If Arsenal play like they played today, it shouldn't be a problem. But I don't know. It's a Jekyll and Hyde team. Where has this type of performance been? We're not scared. We'll play. We'll still defend well, and we'll still be wary of your attack. But you got to be wary of us as well. Instead of sitting back and like the last 65 minutes of the Caribou Cup final when we played City. What a disaster that was. Do not play like that. And that performance had kept going and going and going till finally, I guess Mikel Arteta is like, well, we can't play like this. We cannot play like this. And they came out and they actually played. To me, everyone that you listen to, Michael Owen, jackass, Adebayor, jackass. Yeah, to those guys, oh yeah, City was dominant. They were the better team. I don't think the game played out like that. I don't think the game played out like that at all. Maybe I'm looking at it through rose-colored glasses because of the previous 4 performances we've put in. But I don't know. I didn't think Arsenal played that bad today. They had opportunities today. Kai Havertz had an opportunity at the end. He should have scored. Had an opportunity one-on-one with the goalie. Should have scored. I don't know if we played that. I don't know if we played badly enough to be in the conversations of being played off the pitch. I don't think that's true. So mentioned in the schedule, we have Newcastle next week on Saturday. Oh, that's good. Saturday. So I got my Saturday afternoon and my Sunday. On my birthday, Fulham, bogey team, but at least it's at the Emirates. Week after that, we have Atletico in the Champions League in between there. Boom, boom, boom. And then we have West Ham, who's fighting relegation. So that might be a tough game, and that's away. Then Burnley at home. So they should be, they're probably well out by now. I think they're out. I think there's no chance for them now. So playing for pride. And finally, we end off at Crystal Palace at Crystal Palace. Those are tough games. Those shouldn't be tough games, but they are. Because these are the teams that we play, the Newcastles, the Fulhams, the Crystal Palaces, that we don't get results in. Those are the type of games, the Brighton games, where you should go out and beat these guys. And the Sunderlands, we did beat Sunderland, but the Everton games where it's difficult, the Newcastle games where we know how they play against us, it's going to be difficult. The Crystal Palace games, it's going to be difficult. So, I mean, yeah, there's games that should be won, but is it going to be easy? It's not. It's not going to be easy at all. Let's see who City have. So, Man City, like we mentioned, they have Burnley on Wednesday. Only saving grace is it's away. I don't know, guys. I'm assuming Man City can beat Burnley. We talked about this, so I talked about it in a short. The winning percentage in April for the two managers, Mikel Arteta is 40%, Pep Guardiola is 82%. I've seen Pep Guardiola go on 9-game winning streak to win the league, coming from points back to win the league. I think he did it against us 2 years ago. So, or 2 or 3 seasons ago. I think he did. They won 9 in a row. Not undefeated in 9. They won 9 in a row in April, May. Knowing that, if you're a manager like Mikel Arteta, knowing that, you should be going into all those games where you drop points and be heartbroken. Because you know in April, I can't win in April. And the guy that's chasing us wins all his games in April. We have to collect the biggest amount of points we can have. Going into April, you should have 15, 16, 17-point lead. If the trends run the same way, you should have a 16, 17-point lead to make it not squeaky bum time. And we are definitely in squeaky bum time now. So anyways, Manchester City's schedule, they have Burnley, then they have Southampton at home, then they play Everton away. Okay, maybe that's a tough game for them. Then they play Brentford at home. It's a tough game, I guess. Bournemouth. Do Bournemouth have anything to play for at that point? I don't know. It's away at Bournemouth, so maybe. Then they play Crystal Palace as well at home, and then they finish off with Aston Villa at home. Hopefully Aston Villa is fighting for something. I think they're going to be fighting for Champions League spots. I hope they're still fighting for it at that game and they're not resting guys and, hopefully the league's not over by then. We've won some games, but I don't know, man. I mean, if what I think is going to happen on Wednesday happens, that's epic, man. That's another epic one. That's a bigger one than the one we were 5 points up. and lost it. I don't know, man. It's been 4 seasons. They haven't learned their lesson yet. I don't know what the problem is. The first time you do it and you fail, okay, whatever. We did this wrong. We did this wrong. We cleaned that up and it should be fine. Same tactics, same everything. The second year you did it again. The third year you've done it again. And now we're seeing it right before our eyes again. Serious conversations are going to have to be had in the summer if this doesn't go correctly. And we talked about... Well, actually, I don't know if we talked about it here. Maybe I talked about it to my friends in my own personal life. But that other side of the Champions League draw, I think the winner comes from there. If you're going to be honest, PSG and Bayern, I think the winner comes from there. Not saying that Arsenal don't have a chance to win, but I watched Bayern Munich play Real Madrid. I watched PSG smoke Liverpool, smoked them. It wasn't close. Those are the performances I would think an Arsenal would play against Liverpool, because this is the worst Liverpool team I've seen in a long time. Smoked them. And Bayern Munich the same. They just kept going at Real Madrid. I know Real Madrid's not the Real Madrid. Again, like last year I said it. This is not Mourinho's Real Madrid. I understand that. But just the way that they play and the movement and the deadly accuracy that they have. Diaz, Olise, and Harry Kane. That's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. But stranger things have happened. We'll see what happens. But personally, as watching as much football as I do and all of that, I think the winner of the Champions League comes from that side. Many people have said that the Champions League final was played the last Real Madrid game. But you have to get away from this thing. And I know it's exciting when you see 8-9 goal. If you see a 4-4 game or a 3-3 game, it's not the greatest game ever played in the world. Lots of mistakes were made for all those goals to be scored. So it's sloppy to me. Those type of games are sloppy. Where it's 4-3, 5-4. That's a lot of sloppiness going on. Unless they're all worldies, which they're not. But a 2-1 game, a 1-0 game can be just as exciting as a 5-5 game. Guys, believe me. I watched Chelsea. They tied someone 4-4 last season or a couple of seasons ago. You should hear the way these guys were going on Sky Sports and how amazing this game was. I watched the game. It's awful. It's awful to watch. I couldn't string 3 passes together. Every goal was a mistake. But since it was 4-4, it's the greatest game ever played. Okay. Anyways, getting off topic here. So I don't know, guys. The TikTok conversation. I should go back and pull comments people left me and read them on the show. You know what? I'll do it next show. I'll go back and read comments people left me. I'm negative. I'm toxic. I'm the reason I can't believe you're not an Arsenal fan. I can't believe this is the way fans are. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Collect points. You got to beat the teams you got to beat. Collect points. Wouldn't be in this position right now. We collected the points we should have collected. We'd still be probably 6 or 7 up right now. This game would mean nothing. Okay, great. You won. You still have to catch us. Okay, you'll win on Wednesday. Okay, you're still 4 points behind. Still in control. Even if we lose a game and you win a game, you're still 1 point behind us. We're still in control. Anyways, yeah. So next week's show after the should I already forgot who we were? Newcastle game. I'll read out the comments people left me. I don't know if we want to do player ratings. One thing that's been said in these talks that we've been having is, you know, you have no problem playing 1-2s in your own 18-yard box with your goalie, who actually last game tried to flick a ball with the outside of his foot with a player running onto him. Thank God. That was in the Sporting game, I think, in the Champions League game he tried that. but you won't play a through ball to a striker making a run from center. You won't play that through ball. I don't understand it, guys. I don't get it. We'll play risky as you know what in our own box, but when we have the opportunity to spring a striker who's making a good run, we won't play it. I saw it about 4 or 5 times today. Havertz made a run. We're not going to play that ball to him. Martinelli made a run. We're not going to play that ball to him. Eza was standing by himself, turns the ball. He has about 5 yards free space to get to their other 18 yards. No, we're not going to play. We're going to play it to the other wing. I don't know. There's a lot of laps. Even when the goal Haaland scored, Donnarumma picked up that ball and threw it to center, and there was no Arsenal player in the vicinity of O'Reilly. Not one player in his vicinity was able to carry it to our 18-yard box. Play a 1-2 with Doku, cross the ball, Haaland scores. 3 touches, and it's in the back of our net from a goalie throw. He threw it to center, by the way. He threw it to center. If you didn't see it, watch. Not one Arsenal player in the vicinity of him. Able to take it. 1-2 with Doku, cross, goal. I know, and guys are gonna, Saka didn't play and Timber didn't play. Only Timber would have made a difference to me. I think he would have made a big. If you're putting him on Doku's side, he would have made a big difference for me. I love Timber. Timber's amazing. Who else didn't play? I don't know. I mean, I think maybe at 2-1, right at 2-1, you bring on Gyökeres. You leave Eze to play behind him. If you want to play Odegaard and Eze together in the middle, put Declan Rice behind them, take off Zubamende, put Gyökeres and Havertz up top. I think you go right at them. Because after the second half, when the second half started, I found we were under immense amount of pressures, and I can see, it's 1-1. Here we go. Arteta's doing the hold what we have nonsense, and you cannot play like that for 45 minutes against these guys. They'll score 3 or 4 goals on you easily. We've seen it. But to his credit, to their credit, they probably had a little bit of a blip for about 5-10 minutes, and then they came out and they started to react again. But guys, if this happens, it's going to be epic. Guys, I don't know, man. I don't know if Arteta survives the summer. Can't. Has everything he needs. Everything he needs, he has it. This is his final form. He's got everything. Player ratings? Nah, I'm not going to do player ratings. Nobody stood out crazy. No one stood out crazy bad. No one stood out crazy good. I mean, for me, the man of the match would have been, I don't even know who's the man of the match. Probably Gabriel for standing up to Haaland. And if we're in the business of creating new villains, I think Ryan Shirky's one of them. Bernardo Silva's always been a villain. The mental midget has always been a villain to me. And Haaland's the same. Haaland plays hard. It's fine. I played defense. I played against strikers. There's some strikers I hate playing because they play just as hard as me. I get it. It's fine. And then Rodri comes in, try to bully people. Like, Rodri? Come on, give me a break, guys. Give me a break, guys. Rodri? The tough guy now? Stop. Anyways, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna give the man of the match to Gabriel. Played amazing today to me. David Raya, I don't think could have had any chance on any one of the goals. I don't think. Did he? I can't even remember the first goal. What was the first goal? Oh, Ryan Shirky's goal. No. He didn't have a chance on that, and Haaland's goal, he didn't have a chance on that. Command of the box. You know, everybody's complaining about Arsenal in the corners and it's rugby in there, but when another team does it, it's okay when it's against Arsenal. It's okay if it's against Arsenal. When Arsenal does it, it's the biggest problem in the world. wasting time. They were wasting time today. They were crowding the box in corners. No one says anything. But when Arsenal does it, it's set piece FC and cheating and all of this nonsense. But anyways, rival fans are dumb, so we already know that. But anyways, as I hit the post, I believe Gabriel hit the post. Havertz had an opportunity to score one-on-one with the keeper and shot it right at his chest, and had a glaring has to go in moment at the end of the game, and he missed. He put it over. We had opportunities to draw and win that game, guys. Could have won it. Could have won it. If things went our way, we could have won that game. But so it goes. What can you say? What time is it? It's 2:30 here right now. I'm going to edit this show and continue on with my Sunday. I looked out the window. I think it's snowing again. Guys, it's April 19th. It's snowing in Toronto. You can't write this day. I thought I was going to have a good day. The Knicks won yesterday. TFC tied. Well, the Jays got smoked, but whatever. They have a whole bunch of injury. I thought, okay, I'm going to have a pretty good weekend of my sports teams winning. But at least we didn't get smoked, and at least we didn't play as bad as we could have. That's my only saving grace for this game. I'm disappointed with the result, but I'm not disappointed with their performance today. It was okay. Like, if you play like that and lose to teams like that, to a team like Bayern Munich or whoever's a major team in the world right now, if you play like that and lose, I don't. It sucks that we lost, but I don't have a problem because we went out and we gave it our all. If things were if different luck was on our side, those two posts would have snuck in, and it's a different game. But when you play like you did against Bournemouth, and you play like you did against Sporting in the first game, and you play like you did against who was the other team we lost to? Southampton. You play like that and lose, and then you're gonna get ripped. But today wasn't for me anyway. You guys might see it differently. I watched the game. For me, I mean, we and like I said earlier, it might be because of coming off the 4 games that we just played, and we played better than that. So now it looks like we picked it up. But for me, I don't think we played as bad as people are saying we got dominated. I don't think that. But anyways, guys, 2-1, 3 points up. City have a game in hand. They play it against Burnley on Wednesday. And we see what happens, and then we go. If you're not following the show, follow on YouTube. You gotta hit the bell. You'll get a notification every time I put a new show up. If you're not joining the conversation on TikTok or Instagram, we are there as well at ClockEndersPod, all one word. Yeah. So guys, I don't know. We go. I guess it's all been in the cards previously. We've talked about it previously. I'm not gonna rehash or reiterate. Trying my best not to be negative, but we talked about this. We talked months ago. We talked about what could happen. I told you last week, you have to plan for the best. You have to plan for, comme ci, comme ça, and then you have to plan for the worst case scenario. And last week we talked about what the worst case scenario was, and this week it came true. So hopefully they have a plan for this. Hopefully they do. So guys, go enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'm going to go enjoy mine, and we'll see you next week. Come on, you Gunners.